So I am part of a large project that evaluate different fabric or a different mask.
And when Junior League of Lubbock stepped up to sew masks as an alternative to N95s, that we realized that there's a whole range of materials out there that people use to sew masks without knowing if it is even protective or not. So DeanSaco came up with this idea of testing masks for their performance that would let us give recommendations for their use in healthcare settings. And also the other jobs that are ranked as high or very high risk occupations.
And then we got other colleges involved, architecture, business, arts and sciences, groups within that. And then we formed a mask group, and the mask group was for fit. And then we went on to protection. So we started to look at, are N95s really as protective as they think they are? Are some of these KN95 as protective as they think they are? And then a lot of people were sewing together cloths of various types they got out of the hardware store and shop cloths and all sorts of things, which turn out to be not protection at all. So they're not doing themselves any good at all.
And here's the point. All masks, essentially all PPE, should be properly fitted and periodically refitted for optimal protection.
My role is basically to do the evaluation themselves in the lab. We have different N95 or K95 masks and also different material that we're evaluating to see if they're good. In order to evaluate the efficiency, we basically generate the particle and pass them through the material that are the mask or the fabric. And we calculate the ratio of concentration of particle before the mask and after the mask. We normally use these kind of particles to evaluate our instrumentation, to calibrate our instrumentation. But now we're doing something different.
We use a particle size that is larger than the coronavirus, but also smaller than the pore sizes of a regular N95 mask. This way, we are able to have comparable results to the gold standard. So we essentially tested anything that were claimed to be protective. Cotton fabrics, HEPA filters, shop towels. We also use various imaging modalities such as scanning electron microscopy to see how well the particles were captured on different layers of masks.
I have to cut a small piece out of those masks. This size of shape go into my filter holder, which we end up using with our instrumentation. We have the particle in liquid. We generate them, dry them so we can get the right size of the particle. Then it goes in through this location, which is very important because this is where we basically split the flow. One part of it go into this instrumentation, which give us the concentration before the mask, and the other one with the mask being here, and I already have now a mask here. I'm in the middle of experiment. The goal itself is eventually either to find a good already existing mask or design a new mask that could be used for a healthcare provider or other people who are serving the community here in Lubbock or West Texas. I really wanted to do something, and I'm really happy that I was approached by the group to help, and the kind of stuff that I'm doing hopefully will help evaluate the material and the fabric and the mask that will be used by other health providers. Other than great honor, it's I feel like as part of this community, it's not my obligation, but it's something that I really want to do to help the community during these crazy times that we're all facing now.